Hey, for those tuning in again, welcome back. For those that it's the first time, I hope you enjoy. This is Ganny's Storytime, and I enjoy just telling stories. I hope to make reading fun for kids. You can build up a library collection. Just keep your eye out, moms, dads, kids, for good pricing on books. This is a treasury of bedtime stories that I got at BJ's or Sam's. It was $8.99. Can't beat it. It's a thick book. It's got many stories in it, or several stories in it. And this book was published by Publications International Limited. You can always go to thriftbooks.com on the internet and find any specific story that you're looking for, any specific book, or always check out your local Goodwill or Salvation Army. Today's story is The Three Little Pigs. This is a story that's adapted by Jane Gerard. That means we've all heard the story of the Three Little Pigs, but this is the way she likes to hear it. And the illustrator is Susan Spellman, and an illustrator is the person who does all the pictures, okay? So starting off with this one right here, we have the Three Little Pigs. Here we go. There once was a mother pig who told her three little pigs that it was now time for them to go seek their fortunes. She warned them each that each one of them must build a house to keep himself safe. Well, the first little pig met with a man with a bundle of straw. He asked the man for some straw, and he built himself a little straw house. Soon enough, a wolf came along and knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little pig! Hey, little pig! Let me come in! Not by the hair of my chin, answered the first little pig. Well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the straw house down. The first little pig was not safe in that house. Well, the second little pig met a man with a load of sticks. The pig decided to make his house out of sticks. Look at that pig in there. Guess who came a knocking? Along came that wolf, and he knocked on his door and said, Little pig, hey, little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair of my chin, answered the second little pig. Well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I will blow your house in. And then the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew that house in. All the sticks came down. The second little pig was not safe in his house either. Now that one looks a little bit stronger than the one made out of the straw. Well, the third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. And he asked for some bricks to build a sturdy little house. Soon, guess who came? That big bad wolf came a knocking at his door saying, Hey, little pig, let me come in. No, not by the hair of my chin, said the third little pig. Well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'm going to blow your house in, said the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he huffed and he puffed. But he could not blow down the brick house. Bricks are kind of strong. When he saw that the house was still standing, the wolf gave up all his huffing and puffing. He sat down for a while and he wondered how could he get his paws on that plump little pig, because he dearly wanted a plump pig for dinner. And then the wolf had an idea. Hey, dear pig, he called, come with me to the Farmer Smith turnip field. I happen to know that it's full of nice turnips. I will come for you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Well, all right, agreed the little pig. But the clever pig, he got up at 5 o'clock. He went to Farmer Smith's and he gathered all the turnips he could carry. He was back at home by 6 when the wolf arrived. That pig's a little bit smarter than his two brothers. Man, that wolf was very angry when he discovered that he had been tricked, but he didn't show it. Instead, the wolf said politely, Hey, friend pig, I know of a lovely apple tree just up over the hill. Its branches are heavy with ripe, delicious apples. I will come for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow, but you must wait for me." Of course, the little pig had a better idea. He awoke at 4 o'clock and he hurried off to pick his apples, hoping to return before the wolf came. But this time he had to climb a tree, and it was not easy to climb back down. Oops, who's down there watching? Ooh. When the wolf arrived at the little pig's house, he was very angry to discover that he had been tricked again. He decided to go to the apple tree anyway. The wolf was delighted to find that the little pig was still there, struggling to get down. See, that was this picture. The pig was still up in the tree, struggling how to get down. "Good morning, pig," said the wolf, licking his chops. "I'm pleased to find you here. Tell me, are the apples as delicious as I said?" the wolf was asking. "Let me throw you one," answered the pig, and he threw it down threw it as far down the hill as he could. When the wolf ran to get it, the pig managed to climb down and trotted home as fast as his little legs would carry him. There he baked himself a plump apple pie and had quite a feast. Apple pie is one of my favorites, as long as when it's nice and warm, you put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it. Some people like cheese on it. I haven't never tried that, but I sure do like the ice cream on there. The next day, the wolf was back. He had thought of another way to get the pig to leave his house. "Hey, charming pig, won't you come with me to the fair this afternoon?" "Oh, I love fairs," said the pig. "What time will you stop by?" 3 o'clock sharp," said the wolf. The little pig slipped out early and went to the fair by himself. He had a wonderful time there. He admired the flowers, he ate some cotton candy, and bought a nice barrel for his rainwater. See him roll that barrel home. I love cotton candy. I like pink cotton candy. I haven't tried the others, but I think pink is just the only color it should be. Anyway, on the way home with his new barrel, the pig saw the wolf coming along the road to meet him. The pig climbed inside the barrel to hide, and it began to roll, and it rolled right down the hill. The sight of the rolling barrel frightened the wolf so much that he turned and he ran straight home. That barrel rolling by itself scared that wolf. The wolf came to the little pig's house later that day and told him how frightened that he had been by seeing that strange thing. It was a strange thing he had seen. The little pig laughed and said it had only been a barrel and that the pig himself had been inside of it. Oh no, the wolf has been tricked again. The big bad wolf did not like being laughed at, and he was getting very hungry. No little pig was going to cheat him out of his dinner. "Pig," he said, "I'm tired of your tricks. The time has come to eat you up." Because he could not huff and puff and blow that sturdy house down, the wicked wolf climbed onto the roof of the little pig's brick house, and he shouted down the chimney, little pig, I'm coming in." When he heard this, the little pig hung a big pot of water over the fire. The big bad wolf came down the chimney and fell right into the boiling water. And that was the end of the big bad wolf. I thought that was pretty cute. I liked that story. I hope Hash Brown, Madiddlin, and Jumpin' Jack like it. They were here the other night, and since they've been here, Madiddlin kind of did a little bit of art stuff. There is star and little round glitter all over. I moved the chair underneath the chair, and so I got a vacuum again. Oh, and there's hot ones in here too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed story time. Tune back in again. It's nice to start relaxing and go to sleep with a short little story. And I want you to know, reading can be fun. Don't let it be like, there was 3 little pigs. Yeah, one made a house of straw. One made a house of wood. One made a house of brick. Put some expression and excitement into it. Reading can be fun. It's going to take you far in life, okay? Anyway, Yanni wants to say goodnight to all of you. Here is a great big hug, and thank you for watching again. And here is for Hash Brown, Madiddlin, and Jumpin' Jack. one way to see you when I'm not right there for you to see me. Anyway, good night, guys.